Hi folks, it's Bob from Mountain Crest Farms again. Today we're going to talk about something that y'all hadn't seen me talk about. We've been doing, but y'all hadn't seen me talking about it. And that's growing things. We don't just fix chainsaws around here, and we don't just have pigs. Although the pigs are laying up there being lazy up there in the sun. But we've had a garden for the last several years. It was always a garden that was supposed to be for a market garden to try to make a little bit of money off the land, help support the homestead. Well, we wound up with enough for us, but not enough for a market garden because we don't have a whole lot of land to have a garden. We've got 2.5 acres here. An acre of it's fenced off for the pigs. Most of the rest of it's woods. We've got this one little strip. It's about 25, 30 feet wide between the fence right here and the road over there. And it goes about 160 feet. I don't know, it might be too much shade, but up there you see a pickup truck. Back just behind the pickup truck's the edge of our property. So we've been kind of limited. We tried regular gardening, row gardening. We tilled up the whole hill, had it planted. Then we tried raised beds and good results, awesome food, but just didn't work as a market garden. So we're going to try something different. Now, we're not urban here, but we're going to take his ideas and we're going to make them work on this little piece of land we got right here. So hang around till after the intro and you'll see the start of Mountain Crest Farm, urban farming techniques in the country. Okay, folks, I'm going to do a voiceover in this part. You've heard me on my other videos. When I exert very much, I start huffing and puffing pretty good. Shouldn't have been spent the last 40 years smoking. But anyway, while I'm putting down the ground cover, I'll tell you what's going on here. This is going to be a oop house, plastics on the way, that is 21 feet wide. It'll be 25 feet long. I know that's not long, but between the fence and the road, that's what I've got. And in that 21 feet wide, there are going to be 6 beds, 30 inches wide, with a 1-foot path between each bed. And each bed will be capable of carrying 7 rows of plants. Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to be raising your normal farmer's market plants here. We're not looking at having squash and watermelon. We're looking at having the kind of greens you would find in high-end restaurants. Salanova lettuces, baby spinach, arugula, things like that. Why would I do that? Well, because when you go to most farmers markets, all you've got is the standard tomatoes and squash and cucumbers, and everybody has them, and everybody charges the same thing. And if you're going to sell yours, if you're going to be able to compete, you have to sell at the prices that everybody else sells for. Well, I don't want to have to compete on price. I'd rather compete on quality. So I'm going to grow stuff here and in some other spots that you'll see in the future. I'm going to grow the type of things that everybody else at the farmer's market doesn't have. I'm going to shoot for the high-end market. Nobody else is addressing that in my area. And then I'll have the people coming through the farmer's market. We've got a couple of retirement areas around here that people have a good bit of money, and they'll appreciate seeing things they don't normally see. And there are some high-end restaurants nearby. There's a couple of restaurants here in the town I live in that will be customers. And I've got a town of probably 250,000 people that is 20 miles south of me. And I've got a town about 15 miles north of me that is, it's a tourist destination. It's where everybody in Atlanta wants to go. They want to go to the mountains on the weekends in the summer and in the fall. And I've got a town just north of me where that's where all of it starts. So I shouldn't have any trouble finding customers for high-end products. Now, maybe I'll find out I'm wrong. We'll see. But right now, I think I'll be able to sell between what I'm planting in here and the microgreens over in the other house that you'll see here in just a minute. I think I've got a pretty good market here, and I'm the only one serving the market. That's why I'm doing this. The ground cover, let's address what I'm putting down here. I'm going to kill everything under it. The ground cover will block out all the sun. And after about 30 days, I'll uncover it and till in what was there. Why don't I till it first? Because then I'm just tilling in seeds that will then, instead of dying, they'll be buried and they'll sprout, and I'll have weeds all through my garden. So first I kill everything that's above ground that has seeds in it, seed pods. First I kill it all, then I uncover this and till it, shape my beds and plant. So I should be putting something in the ground to grow. This is the 1st of August, just about the 1st of September. And the way I'm going to have this set up with a hoop house for colder weather, I should be able to produce marketable products in a marketable volume 11, if not all 12 months a year.
Well, that's one 21 foot wide by 25 foot long hoop house, semi-completed, waiting on the plastic, and we got the black cloth down to kill everything under it before we till and form beds and start actually planting stuff in it. Let's go over here. I got one other thing I want to show you. Don't look at my background. Yes, my place is a mess. Part of it's a mess because I don't keep it up. Part of it's a mess because I had 8 trees taken down 2 weeks ago. They were within reach of the house, so I didn't take them down myself. Got them taken down, and there are bits and pieces of trees all over the place. Right there, some will get burnt. Big stuff. Be for smoking things in my smoker. Okay, what we got here is a much smaller house. This is 8 feet wide and 20 feet long. And this is where we'll be growing microgreens. Those will be in production within the next week or so. Plastic will be here tomorrow, and build the shelving over the weekend. This is Friday. Build the shelving over the weekend, and I've already got everything else we need. Seeds are here, flats are here. It's just a matter of getting them planted, and they take about a week to produce. So we'll take you along on our little journey of growing stuff. I think we're going to be real successful. I hope so. It'd be one way to help support the homestead. In the meantime, y'all, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up down there at the bottom. If you like what you see on the channel, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get some notifications. And comment down at the bottom. Tell me what you think of what we're doing. Tell me what you think of how I'm doing the videos, changes I need to make, future content ideas, anything. And one other thing, the most important thing, the one thing you need to always remember: the tomb was empty, and he is alive. See y'all next time.